From space, Mars looks bright red, while Earth shines blue right beside it. Their colors are so different. Mars almost looks like planet covered in red sand. But why does Mars look so red? Let's go on an adventure to find out together. If you look up at the dark night sky, you might spot a tiny red dot twinkling among all the stars. That red dot is Mars. When we see Mars from Earth, it looks extra red. That's why people sometimes call Mars the red planet. Today, we're going to learn all about this red planet Mars. What secrets do you think are waiting for us? Let's find out together. Let's take a closer look at the ground and rocks on Mars. What do you notice about them? Hidden inside the ground is a metal called iron. Over a really long time, this iron slowly rusted. That's how it turned into a fine red powder. This rusty iron powder is the same color as a rusty nail or an old bicycle chain. It looks reddish, doesn't it? It's almost like Mars is covered with a layer of red powder, just like sprinkles on top of a cake. If you've ever played in dirt with iron in it, you know your hands can turn red. That's what happens to Mars, too. The whole planet looks red. But why did the iron in Mars's soil and rocks get so rusty? Let's find out. Think about an old nail or a bike chain that's been left outside for a long time. Have you ever seen them turn a reddish color? When rain falls and air touches metal, the metal slowly starts to change. Bit by bit, it turns rusty and red. A long time ago, Mars had just a little bit of water and air. Over many years, that tiny bit of water and air met the iron in the rocks, and slowly they turned red. It took a really long time. That's how almost all of Mars got covered in red rust. It's kind of like how an old bike chain turns red when it gets rusty. And that's why Mars has such a special color. But did you know Mars looks even redder from space? Let's find out why. If you look closely at Mars, you'll see that its ground and rocks are covered in red dust. This red dust spreads all over the planet, making everything look rusty and red. When sunlight shines down on Mars, the red dust reflects the light and makes the whole surface glow with a reddish color. That's why, when we look at Mars through a telescope from Earth, it shines like a bright red star. From space, Mars sparkles with a deep red color. It's so bright and red that people started calling it the red planet. Mars looks so different from our blue Earth. Isn't that cool? Now, let's go over what we learned today. Mars looks red all over because its surface is covered with rusty iron dust that shines in the sunlight. Over a long time, water and oxygen changed the iron on Mars, turning it into the special red planet we see today. We learned something new and exciting today. I can't wait to share another fun story with you next time. See you soon!